Thank you for coming back and watching my videos. If you have anything to say after you watch this one, take a look down in the comments and let it all out. Of course, subscribe and like if you also enjoy the content. I will start this off as saying this is not my intent. It's not my intent to make fun of Millie and oh my god, she's doing horribly. What this is doing here, what I want to show here is that yes, her original video, like original song with Millie and Illyra, didn't do very well. I think mainly because Illyra was a part of it and she's still very polarizing. But the thing is, what I'm trying to show here is if Nijisanji actually shared and cared for their talents, and Nijisanji EN actually cared for their talents, and actually pushed their talents and actually promoted their talents properly, they wouldn't be having these types of issues. That is what I want to focus more on, not on, oh my god, you know, Millie didn't do so well. But Millie could have had a very big success with the music videos, and music videos are a hit and miss, honestly. These cover songs, these original songs, they are a hit and miss, so it could just be this one did horribly and another one's going to do really well. But I think this is showing the signs of cracks being in Nijisanji EN, where, as we have seen for a very long time, they have not been showing any growth at all when it comes to each of the livers separately. Livers, VTubers, whatever you want to call them. For a music video released by a major corporation, those numbers are staggeringly low. After needy taxes, they probably didn't even recoup the production costs, because remember, almost every organization, when you do an original song, it is yours to pay for it. Even Hololive does it that way. The Hololive talents pay for it themselves. They can get a loan from Hololive, 0 interest loan, so they just pay back what they were given, but they still have to pay it themselves. Given how Cover does it, there's a good chance this was an out-of-pocket expense for them too. At least I'd really be surprised if Niji footed the cost for this. It's fair to say that only people still watching Niji EN are the die-hard fans. I can't see how any casual watchers still enjoy their content, knowing what they've done in the past. Some people, honestly, aren't as into it, as into the drama and stuff like that, and into the news, as I am and other people are. So I can actually see that regular folks, regular VTuber fans would be like, whatever, I'm just going to watch it because it's kind of cool. I can see that point. But yeah, like this person's saying here, casual watchers wouldn't be on Reddit or Deep Rabbit Hole. So that's the thing there. Of course, casual watchers of VTubers wouldn't be interested in all the drama and all that type of stuff that you and I and other people in the sphere will be talking about. So I can understand how, you know, they expected more numbers. But it really is sad. It's sad for Millie in particular, who's probably spent a lot of money on this. But it's the agency that she's under that screwed her over. Cover Corporation is releasing a report on everything that they've been doing against the slander and other infringement of rights, you know, stealing information, that kind of stuff. This says announcement of measures taken to combat defamation and other infringements of rights. And this covers a very broad spectrum, but it's of course, you know, saying that they have done 252 cases against defamation and other infringement of rights, basically harassment and that type of thing. Measures against infringements of rights on social media posts. Disclosure requests have been made or prepared to be made regarding particularly malicious messages on social media platforms, including internet forums and X, formerly known as Twitter. We cannot disclose specifics, of course, because things haven't been done, but they are doing that. They're going against that. They're also going against impersonation of Cover Corp talents, which is the bigger risk to their brand reputation, and other things. It is basically anyone who's pretending to be, you know, let's say Sakura Miko or Suisei or any of the girls, whether it be English or, you know, Japanese, or any of the Holostars boys, any of that kind of stuff. Cover, of course, has Holostars, has a device, and it has Hololive under them. So they are, of course, going through and making sure that no one tries to impersonate them. 3, against infringements of rights towards Cover Corp taking talents outside of Japan. Employing legal measures, including the warnings through local attorneys to limit malicious infringements of rights towards Cover Corporation. Of course, it's not talking about people like myself who just, you know, talk about them. People like myself who, you know, post in my news segments and things like that, videos that include them. It's not against people like myself. It's not like Nijisanji or other people who go extremely against anybody who says or does anything, period, related to the talents. It's more in the sense of anyone who is doing things negatively against them. Legal action against websites that infringe on Cover Corp's talents, privacy, and other rights. You know, people, I think that's primarily people who are trying to dox the talents on their websites and things like that. Try to coordinate quickly if possible to delete articles and posts from certain aggregator websites that may damage talent's reputation and credibility. Measures regarding criminal matters, that's actual stalking, actual doxing, actual things like that. That's what that would fully cover. Like actual doxing, like hard doxing, that type of thing where they're actually doing criminal things that would be seen in the criminal code, at least in Japan. and maybe other places in order to make sure that their talents are protected. Cooperation with other stakeholders, anyone else, any other people in there, whether it be, YouTube or other, they're doing cooperation with all of them to prevent further infringements of rights. Just kind of a quick summary of everything here. They're basically doing everything they can to protect their talents and the various rights that, of course, they deserve. The right to, privacy, the right to be able to relax and have a good time on their accounts and things like that. So it's like taking down doxing sites, fighting impersonators, all that good stuff. Wonder how that guy who pretended to be Korone and then threatened to blank the head of government is doing. Probably isekai as a level 1 monster somewhere, that type of thing. So yeah, they're all those aggregator sites, all those other websites, they are getting taken down. As they should be, especially if you're doxing the face of somebody. If you're talking about PLs, I think that's something totally different, but doxing the face of a talent, and when, maybe they were a VTuber to start off with, or maybe, they don't want their face to be known now, that type of thing, it is something that, of course, Hololive has to do to protect their talents. CreonCrayon is a vampire queen seeking blood. Can you quench my thirst? And we are talking about them because they had your account requires a username reset. You must create a new username before regaining access to your account. If you believe this is an error, you may request an appeal here. Appeals can be requested for username resets issued within the last 180 days. If you would like to appeal a DMCA notification, is it a DMC notification or is it a reset? Make a decision. Make a decision. Is it a DMCA reset or is it something else? So, they wanted to reset because apparently she has an S username. CreonCrayons was her username. I've had that happen. Randoms reporting my name for S themes. Do you change your name? Did you appeal it? Did you get it turned back? It's a very unique name. Very lovely. Hopefully everything works out. What does it mean to you? I did a tiny Google search that said Creon. It meant flesh. Oh, meant eating flesh. Can't be right. Kind of search engine to use. It's the name of King of Thieves in Greek mythology. So yeah, she's CreonCrayon. It's Greek mythology. So she also had done something that says, Twitch gave me lemons, so I'm making lemonade. Likes, comments, retweets, and any other support is so appreciated. Thanks, everyone. After the thing, she was trying to have everything be positive, and she has gotten her name back. As of 9:27 a.m. yesterday, she got her name back. CreonCrayon, 3.7k followers. Amazing to see. It's always amazing to see. It's great to see them getting it back. It's great to see that Twitch is at least being active in some way, shape, or form. And I have heard that this is because Twitch was on vacation for a bit. So the automated system was put there, and it was on vacation until January 6th, from what I heard. So that's why it took her a while for this to come back. Lovely Maid Mint Phantom was able to have a Tohou Lost World sponsorship recently, which had her do a cover, which I covered in another section, and had her do this message here. So let's take a listen and see what it is.
Hello everybody, my name is Mint Phantom and I'm an otaku maid Vtuber. I love all things moe and spooky, and I was asked to sing a cover song for Tohou Lost World MV project. Woo 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 woo! I chose a song I think seems pretty suited to me, Phantom Pain. Yeah. I was actually super excited to sing this song since I felt not only the title sort of kind of references another certain game series that I have brain rot for, but also because the original is sung by a singer I love so much, Kotoko-san. Yeah. I hope I did justice to the song, as I really, really respect Kotoko-san so much. Yes. And it was, really interesting singing this song since I had a lot of parts and the melody and the lyrics could be pretty difficult at times, actually. It ended up taking several hours of recording. And even once I had recorded everything, while listening back, I thought, I don't think these parts have enough power. Let's record them again. So in the end, I felt pretty satisfied with how it turned out, and I hope you guys feel the same way too. Yeah. I really love the Tohou Lost World staff, and everyone has been so amazing to work with. I'm just so super duper honored to have been asked to join in this project, and Tohou has always been a big part of my otaku journey, so I'm always happy to work with this series that I love and we all love so much, right? So I hope you all enjoy the cover song and take it easy. This has been Mint Phantom. Thank you.
And of course, like I said, this is a big thing for Maid Mint to have this kind of collaboration, sponsorship, whatever, what have you, with a large company like Tohou. Tohou is very, very popular in Japan. It is a popular series that has been going on for quite a while, so it is great to see her get this for herself. Where does she keep all these W's? The tweet, Dokibird roughly translates can't be stopped. Doki's the 18th most super chatted VTuber of 2024, according to Playboard. That's really, really good. And here is this BSP. She was above Pekora and the highest superchatted EN VTuber except for Fuamoko, who were in second. Dang, that's actually really good. Dragoon's philanthropy needs to be studied. This is absolutely amazing for her. I mean, she definitely does deserve it. And of course, that's Playboard Co. here. Taking a look at this, you have Aqua, Fuamoko, Chloe, Coyote, etc. You have, some that I've never seen before. Patoneko, Fuaminato is expected. Miko, others, Kusuha also kind of expected up there. You have Azuki as well. Marine, Subaru, Sakura, Noel, Watame. Then you have Dokibird right there. She is among giants. She is absolutely among giants over here. This is insane to see her at this level. But expected as well, because freaking Dragoons love her. And Dragoons have done a lot to help support her. She's doing a New Year's karaoke relay. So New Year, new relay. 2025, it isn't specifically for the New Year's, as this was announced on January 6th. 10 V-singers from different places in the world united to sing without barriers. The people mentioned Dahila Kai VT, as seen here. You have Miel here. You have Ayane Pop here, of course. You have Nino Uraboshi. You have Lumen Tsukiboshi. Ron KLM. You have Kana from Pixel Link, Kana Yanagi. You have Hana Yomeguri. And then finally, you have Rem Kanashibari. These are all members that she has for this big Happy New Year karaoke relay. And of course, I'm going to take off the sound because, yeah, I always get freaking hit. One way or another, I always get hit. But here we are. Here we have all the girls, all the different ones. They're organizing it from Taiga Toragami. And this is going to be on January 10th. So by the time you've seen this, it either will have already happened or it is about to happen. So go and take a look. Eastern Time, 5 p.m., and that is in the US. So that means that if you are Western Time, it is at 2 p.m. So just make sure to mark that date down if you are interested in this. Eri Fuwette is a Daydream entity / singer, and of course a VTuber, which is why I'm talking about them. The reason why I'm mentioning them today is that they have an announcement, which is Hoi, it's Eri Fuwette. I know this will come as a shock to some, and some may have predicted it, but I will be going on an indefinite hiatus. I've learned a lot on my journey, and now I would like to explore a new but similar creative path. A fresh start, but I promise I will not be deleting my Eri accounts, and I will still be working as a freelance artist under Chuni Buns. I guess that's their name. I also just need a break. I have a lot of things going on, and it's affecting my mental health more than I thought. Thank you so much for your love and support. This isn't an easy step for me, but I need to try. I hope Fua Buds will understand and find me again if they want. Thank you again, Ewi, which kind of makes you feel like they're going to be going for a long time, but also that they're not going to give up with their, not deleting things, their past. It feels like they're not going to give up. It feels like this is going to be just, a moment where they're taking a break, which is very good. It's very good to decide to take a break for yourself, to think of yourself first instead of thinking of the grind, because the grind can wear you down. It does have that habit of wearing you down and just making you bitter about everything going on. Eddie, I hope everything is okay and follow your journey, wherever that may lead. Make sure to take care of yourself the best you can. And of course, that's what everyone is saying here. You're so talented. They're always mentioning how talented she is, everything that she's done, and of course, that she's not going to be forgotten, and that it's good, very good, for her to be taking this break. New talents have gotten their 3D models. Some of them have already used it in their streams already. Now, VNU is, like you can see here, every single one of these talents, all of them have gotten 3D models in some way, shape, or form. And that is amazing. New year, new me. More like new year, new 3D. 2025 is the year VNU will be diving deeper into the exciting world of 3D. Curious to see what goals the VNU girls have this year with their new models? We're gonna see every single one of them. Of course, there's always a good side and a bad side to everything. VNU has been doing some good things for their talents. They did fail Amano Seraphi a while back when they tried to charge her over $400,000 for leaving. Remember, this is a South Korean agency. So the management, the upper management, which is usually the one at fault, is the one that has no idea what the heck is going on when it comes to proper PR management, proper, just being seen by people as a better company. But VNU, we will look at the positivity right now, which is, they have a concert in 3D, full dance cover in 3D, want to share my love of music with you, go for 3D, sleep more, work less, hey, why did I get more pings? This other person, how to create more immersive storytelling with 3D. You have spending more time with Goobas in 3D. My goal is to make a bunch of goofy 3D selfies, 3D joke ASMR video release, to do idol dances. I wish to dance in 3D different outfits. I hope to show you more expressions I have in 3D to push the old 2D boundaries with 3D. I want VNU girls to reassemble the robot, a 3D etiquette lesson for reasons. I hope not to blank while doing 350 squats in 3D. Now that I'm in 3D, the biggest goal is to put the best accordion tap dancing performance you've ever seen. Eat 2 fistfuls of sand at the same time instead of just one. Why don't I do backflip in 3D? So all of them, all the VNU girls, all the VNU people, everyone in VNU are working hard to entertain, and they all have been given the wonderful gift of 3D a lot earlier than, well, Company A, if you know who Company A is. Hololive has been doing wonderful things for Fubuki and others. Right now we're talking about Fubuki with FB Kingdom. It is not only a album coming out, anthem coming out, etc. It's also a solo live, which means that she's going to be doing it in a concert venue, and she's going to be actually having a concert. It's not going to be a 3D live where they have it just online. There's going to be an actual concert out there. Kind of the same thing. Suisei did hers. Hololive's Marine also did hers. That type of thing, except that Fanding, as shown here, is going to be showing it in Korea and Taiwan in theaters, as it's shown by Hololive here. Live event viewing, Shirakami Fubuki's first solo live, coming to cinemas in Korea. And they have all these things out here. And a lot of these things, like Breaking Dimensions, etc., is already passed. The date for the FB Kingdom Anthem, which is the main thing I'm looking for, is the 13th of February, and at 1700 CST, 1800 KST, Korean Standard Time, and that is CST, I'm guessing, is for in Taipei, Taiwan. So yeah, it's going to be on those dates. If you're in that area and want to watch it, cool. You know, you can watch it on a big screen, which is different than watching it at home. And also you can watch it with other fans of Fubuki, so you can have the same atmosphere as someone would have in, you know, the concert. You can still have that grouping together and have that fun there. Usada Pekora from Gen 3 Fantasy of Hololive JP is going into space, or has gone into space. And of course, this all started with this. This is where it ended, and here's where it all started. So that's what she wants. So a group decided to smoke covered most of North America, including the launch site. So as backup plan, we sent the doll to Arizona. And of course, when they got to Arizona, it started to rain, and they were like, you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. And of course, as with everything, whenever these things are set up, they always have a parachute going on there. So that's where they did their main thing. And of course, it's going up in space more and more and more. And it ended up going up. It ended up going in space. But they're going little by little by little by little. And of course, it ended up crashing down the first time. This is the first time they wanted to do it. So they tried to do it the first time, and it ended up crashing down. After the first attempt, they tried again. And it crashed down again. So, of course, it started to rain again. Rain did not stop for 2 months. Holy moly. Yeah, it didn't stop for 2 months, but they didn't give up. We tried again. Again, they tried. This time, looks like there was some success. And of course, they're having little parts of Pekora being played down there. As you can see, behind me, a lot of Pekora up there. This is a passion project from a group of fans who are very dedicated, because getting weather balloons, not 1, not 2, but I think 3 or 4 at this point in time, is expensive. It's not cheap. Weather balloons are the only thing that I know of that can reach all the way to the top. So it's not cheap. And as you can see, it keeps going up. You have, of course, Pekora in the background. She's already very high into the atmosphere. At least the doll is very, very high into the atmosphere at this point. That laugh, you can hear that iconic laugh. Of course, up there it can get very turbulent, so we're going on. Reached it. He's in the atmosphere. That huge concert. All blue for Pekora. And Curveball Space Program, of course, appropriate. Ah, they had a little bit of a pop. I think they might have done it intentionally so it wouldn't just keep going up, but it popped right there. As you can see, a little bit of confetti type stuff going on. So I think it was a intentional pop, and as you saw there, they had a full-on parachute to make sure that this time when it went down, there was not going to be any like humongous, because that's like terminal velocity for this freaking thing. So yeah, it went down further, and it landed safely and soundly in the grass, which they were able to get back because they most likely put some kind of GPS tracking device on there, and they were able to figure out where it was, maybe an Apple AirTag or whatever. But yes, luckily they were able to figure out where it was, and they were able to get it. And yes, big congratulations for Pekora for having an amazing fan base that can do this for her. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up and coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between, everything you can think of. And here we have Sin the Lion. I do this because I want it to be a positive space for everybody, all VTubers included. There's too much negativity out there. I don't want that to be a part of my channel. Here we go. We're talking about Sin the Lion. This is their YouTube side. Let me take you to their Twitter. They are a chill, comfy Texan lion that's living in your walls. Also, let's take a look at some things that they have here. They like playing FPS games, co-op games with friends, comfy and cozy with a tinkle of scuffiness. Sunday talk show every Sunday. Let's take a look at what they've done recently.
No, fuck it, we'll skip it. I know we're not going to get it. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Going streaming to that! Got it!
Use the...
Okay.
Oh, their luck
sorry,
for the
I'm
year.
Happy. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know you've won. You know you've won something interesting when they have a whole freaking animation for it, you know? That's when you know you've really won something. When they have the whole freaking animation done. And again, like I mentioned at the very beginning, this is their YouTube side. I will have everything in the description below. Thank you so much, Sin the Lion, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you get some more eyes on yours. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.